It's Wednesday. It's time for another video. And as I put on my glove, today what we're going to be doing is dismantling the rear caliper. You can't really see it from here, it's actually right the way down there. Right, what do we need to do? Well, obviously we need some tools and we need to undo a few bolts and stuff, but you may be wondering why I've got this on here. The simple reason is I'm actually going to take off this sprocket first, just to make life a little bit more easier for myself. So in order to do that, because I've got access, he says, should be able to, come on, there we go, undo these bolts and take this socket off. Or sprocket rather, not socket, sprocket. And job done. This should now come off, which it has done. I'll lay that down there and lay that down there. Now I've got dirty hands. So now I've got off that sprocket, he says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here now and work down here, because the first thing I want to do is undo that, find the Allen key I need, which is probably that one, in there, and then undo this. This is the pin that holds the brake pads in place. So that's the first thing I want to take out. Now the pads are likely to fall out because these are designed to be put in and out really quickly. Okay, that's not going to come out any more than that. Now, I've got here a 14mm that I want to loosen. So I'm going to loosen a lot of these bolts because I want to service this caliper as well while I'm at it. So let me loosen that one. And then I'm going to move around the other side and do the others. Right. That's a 12mm for this. Now I'm going to undo these. Now these are the brake fluid Banjos. Now it's going to leak fluid, which I'm not too fussed about because I'm going to replace the fluid and rebleed the brakes anyway. I'm just going to make it life easier for me when it comes to cleaning up and servicing this caliper. So stick that there to catch the fluid. Right. So that's them. So what I can do, undo these completely. There you go, caught the washer. So I'll replace the washers as well with some new ones. Grab the washer back. Just seeing And another bolt there as well, actually. Oh, I should have somewhere a 12mm socket. I don't know if that'll fit in. I don't think it will fit there. Right, now before I go any further, I need to move around to this side. If I grab my feet, because there are some more bolts around here I'd like to loosen, which are down here. And these. So all I'm going to do is just loosen these. It just makes life easier when it comes to actually cleaning up and servicing this, which you will see later. So there you go. So that's those bolts done. Right. What I need to do now is finish off taking these bolts out. Which might be a little bit easier now. So the whole thing is loose. Loosey-goosey, as they say. That's one out. As you can see, the caliper is now wobbling around. It's pretty loose. I'll just switch that to the opposite way around. Dirty that is. That's the other one out. Okay. Now just leaves one more, which is a little bit the most difficult because it's right the way inside here. And then hopefully this thing should just drop down, he says, once this bolt is out. And then give it a clean up. You'll see the brake pads are worn out and need placing anyway, but while I've got it off, it's worth a good clean up and a service, just to make sure everything's working all right. And if you notice on the brake disc, I don't know if you can see that, but I think I'm going to need a new brake disc. In order to do that, the caliper has to come off. I also have to take the stub axle off. Oh, there you go. That fell down. So there we have the brake caliper. So thank you very much for watching. Hope that was educational for you. And I'm going to say arrivederci. And I'm going to say arrivederci from the brake caliper here, which is all gunked up, as you can see. And I will catch you the next time in the next video, next Wednesday. So cheerio and goodbye.